this is a boxing video, but it's actually about sparring. Dale Dagnan was the main sparring partner that I used throughout my career, and also for the events I did when I turned 80. The last event down there was sparring 8 rounds, and that was with Dale. In fact, you can see that here. I was after almost 13 hours, so it was pretty tough.
All right, get some body shots in this round.
Body.
Try that. Hit that body. Get him an uppercut. Go to the body. Throw it right. Uppercut inside. All right, step to the side now. You stand in front of him.
Whoa! Oh! I didn't mean it.
Last round. You want to win big. 1, 2, 3. Back to the body.
Get him.
Body shot, uppercut. 10 seconds, go. Let him go, throw him.
Okay, we're here at the Red Bank Boxing Club with my good friend Dale Dagnan. I've known Dale for a long time. Dale and I go back. I consider Dale the reason I have 10 world titles at the ringside World Masters boxing events, where there was a lot of boxers, and I don't know, 16, 17 different countries showed up, but Dale was always my main guy for sparring. He also was the main guy for Guns and Hoses. You may have heard of that. That's the firemen versus the police, and he's trained tons of those guys over the years, right here in this gym and in other gyms. But Dale has, I'll go 5 rounds with him and barely able to stand up, and he's ready for the next guy. So health and fitness has been something that has motivated Dale, and he's done it for many, many years. Dale, tell us about how maintaining health and fitness has enhanced the quality of your life.
Well, I'm not physically fit like I need to be, but I have stayed in good enough shape to get in here, and because I really love getting in the boxing ring with. It's a lot of fun. You get in there with you meet a lot of good people, and people's friendly in this environment, and it's totally probably not what people think, but it's very friendly, and everybody's just really nice to one another. You know, you get in there and do that punching each other and whatnot, but 90% of people don't try to hurt one another. They just get in there and able to defend themselves and have a really good time. But it's, I guess like any other workout, it makes you feel a lot better afterwards.
Yeah, you get all that sweat going, and all those toxins come out of your body.
Yeah. And I guess it's like any other thing. When everybody's grouped up doing something that everybody likes, they enjoy, it gives them a certain where they enjoy being around each other that does the same things they do, you know.
Yeah, right.
So you make a lot of friends doing it, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, in fact, I met you through boxing, and we've been friends now for a lot of years, and even though I'm not boxing now, we'll maintain friendship.
That's true.
As long as it goes. And I know, Dale, you like me, you're a car buff, trucks, boats, motorcycles. You love all that stuff, and you've collected a few of those, which has been fun for you.
It really has. I'm gonna correct you. The only thing you said, you was talking about me being the reason for you winning that stuff. That ain't true. You worked hard, and you worked hard, and you did that. You know?
But if I didn't have that sparring, I wouldn't have made it.
Somebody else to beat up.
No. Well, you were easy on me, which was good. But I know you're still, and your son Isaiah, you've taught him.
He's very good at it, and he likes he works with people, and he's really done great with it. It's
yeah.
him a lot.
Yeah, so it's a family thing. Your daughter was a tremendous boxer.
Yeah, she won USA Women's Boxing and 2 kickboxing world titles. So,
yeah.
And it just helped her in her other sports too.
Yeah, she was big in baseball, wasn't she? Softball, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, and of course your little granddaughter is
Right.
apple of your eye.
Following in her footsteps, just like her mom. She's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great family. I've enjoyed knowing your kids too. Well, is there anything, I know boxing has just been your major thing. Is there other things you do to maintain health and fitness, or is it pretty much
just boxing?
Just boxing the Spartan. You've done that for a lot of years.
Right, yeah. And matter of fact, I messed my shoulder and arm up there probably about October at the boat ramp, slip and fell. And
oh no!
Broke my arm and shoulder and tore my rotator and stuff a little bit. And so what I was doing, letting it heal up, and it's pretty much about healed up. I'm gonna start back here.
Wow!
But everything else I do, like walk up the mountain sometimes at my house and stuff. The other things I do is just to get me in good enough shape to go box. You know?
Well, I've had both shoulders operated on for rotator cuff. My right one at the Senior Olympics, throwing the softball, threw it out, and the second one was hiking, fell off a little cliff in my left shoulder. So rotator cuffs are the worst. They are so hard to heal.
Well, the Lord really blessed me on that. It's been a very easy process.
Oh, well, good. The other thing, Dale, we like to ask people is, what drives you? Is there a spiritual belief? Is there anything that helps motivate you to do what you do in this crazy world?
Well, it's something that's actually kind of natural to me. I like to do things. I like to help people because it makes you feel good when you help other folks.
Yeah.
But first in the Bible, there was a church where I used to go to church. The pastor there, a real good guy. He always said it, at least every service, probably numerous times, most services, is Galatians 6, chapter 6, verse 7 says, "Be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever man sow, that shall also reap."
Yes.
That goes from a tiny child till you leave it.
Isn't that the truth?
It doesn't matter if you're a believer or a non-believer. It's the same rule that applies to everybody in the whole universe from the time you're born to the time you die.
That's amazing. That's
treat other people, and whatever you do comes back on you.
That is, I hadn't thought about it that way. I've seen that happen in life, in my 80 years, where even believers that know Jesus Christ, that have walked away and just walked contrary to his truths, and the repercussions of that, you sow what you reap.
Wow.
You reap what you sow, yeah.
You see it every day in life, and it says, the least you've done unto these, you've done unto me. Like
yeah.
The song that Conway, sitting waiting on his Christmas gift, the old song I'm talking about? He said, "The Lord, you told me you'd come today." And 3 times I answered the door. It wasn't you. It was a little girl lost. It was a beggar, and it was somebody trying to get warm. And he helped them. But the Lord said, "I came 3 times. 3 times you answered, and I found a friend."
Yeah.
So whatever you do for once, anybody, that's what you're doing that for the Lord.
Yeah.
And
well, I know that's been your life. I've seen you, do that, which is a real testimony.
I've made a lot of mistakes too.
Oh yeah, don't we all? Yes, I don't know. Plans for the future? What, you still plan to train the people for guns and hoses? And I know the policemen do a lot of stuff.
Matter of fact, I saw Roger Healy.
Oh yeah.
Out at the gym.
He's a pro. Yeah.
Roger's a good guy, and he's the one that does the coaching down there now.
Oh, is he? He's known as Hitman Healy, right?
Right. Great guy, and he's. Anyways, I happened to see him at the gym, so I told him I'm gonna start coming. I may start coming doing some of his classes. So that's my plan. It's about healed up enough I can start back.
Yeah, just don't push it too much too early. Yeah. Well, Dale, what else would you say to those people who are watching this video? They're on the couch. They say, Dale can do those kinds of things, but that's just too much for me.
Dale can do it to anybody.
Okay. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, just get started.
Oh yeah, it's fun. Just start out, get out walking some. But the main thing, if you don't go walking and stuff, try to find a hill. Cause like even with running, I can't get out and run a lot on flat ground. It hurts my knees. But I can get up there and go fast up the mountain. Again, you get actually the more you do it, to get to where you can kind of jog slowly.
Yeah.
But if you find those long hills, if you're not able to jog, then find long hills and start out walking up them. Then you'll get faster and faster, and eventually maybe get to where you can jog up them, and it doesn't hurt your legs and your knees and stuff.
And we got those in Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Not in Florida, it's pretty flat, but yeah, we got them in Tennessee. But just getting, that's what we like to tell people, is that if they maintain a certain level of health and fitness, they're not getting paid. Someone that comes over, they don't have to necessarily get in the ring and spar, but they can hit the bag, they can do rope, they can run, walk, those kinds of things, and still, help them get fit.
Oh yeah.
So boxing, you're not required, to get in the ring, but someone like you that helps people, like you said earlier, most people don't try and hurt the other person. They're trying to help them learn.
Yeah, most of the folks at boxing, they just do whatever your skill level is.
Right.
And now, you got to watch there is some punks out there.
That's true. That's true.
Most of them don't come around because we
we eliminate them. We hurt them a little bit. The other thing I like to see people to understand is that you get into a gym like this and you spend an hour really working hard. No one's handing you $100 when you get done. But you may not be buying prescriptions. You may not be going to the doctor as much. You may not develop some kind of ailment. So in a way, you're getting paid, but not.
I'd like to say something about that.
Yeah.
That you mentioned that. I mean, over the years when I work, I see all these people being out in surgeries and going to the doctor a lot.
Right.
And I've never had to be on any kind of medicines, and I had never went to the doctor over a handful of times, and I think about every one of them was just for poison ivy.
Yeah.
Even with my arm and shoulder, all I done was went and got an X-ray check, tell me what's wrong with it. I never went to the first bit of therapy or never done I didn't do no cast, nothing. All I done was got it, just tell me what it was.
Yeah.
And I just went out and kind of give it some time to heal and prayed a lot. Lord,
yeah, that's fantastic. Well, that's true. That's a real good point. And just to know God is sovereign, and sometimes circumstances of life are not what we want them, and we kind of get disappointed, frustrated, hurt. But knowing that He's sovereign and in control, we can have a certain level of peace and contentment even through the tough times as a Christian.
Exactly.
Isn't that the truth?
Exactly. And I'll say one more thing about that. Going through a really hard time in your life sometimes, whether it be a divorce or you've lost your jobs, different things happen to people. If you get an outlet, like when I went through the lowest point in my life, I was coming to the boxing ring a lot, and that was one of God's ways of helping me, because when I was doing that and hanging out with those people and getting in the ring boxing and stuff, the bad parts of my life that I was having so much trouble with, it gave me some peace. That was a little while out of the day that was the only part of the day that I got to relax and my mind at ease, and I had peace, because that was a million miles away. I wasn't thinking about it. So that's another good thing that I got from boxing.
Yeah. Well, that's great. And you did the tough man competition, I know, and
I got beat up. So I finally started winning. So.
You won.
Yeah, I won some. I did win a couple of those things.
Yeah,
I was in the old ladies class.
I don't think so. Well, Dale, I know we're hoping people that watch this will be encouraged that that there is hope out there. There's opportunities. Maintaining health and fitness enhances the quality of your life, and most of all, that Christian foundation, that base for your life, is the key to everything, really.
Can I say one more?
Yes, please.
I was laying in bed this morning. I got up very, very early. Woke up early, but I was thinking about, man, all the prayers God's answered for me over the years, and it's just unreal because when you pray for things, don't expect it to be like rubbing a genie lamp and everything just happen.
Right.
But if you'll pray for things continuously, and now you got to live right.
Right.
You know, because you can't go out and live like hell and expect God to answer your prayers.
Right.
That don't work like that. But He will answer your prayers. If you look, I'm looking back, and He's answered every prayer I've ever asked. And some of them you might pray for a few years.
Right.
You don't always do them right at that minute.
That's for sure.
But just be steadfast. You know, trust the Lord.
Right.
Live right, and you know, take care of your body, exercise something, and He'll bless you. You know.
That's great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, Dale, what a blessing. Thank you for that input, and hopefully it'll inspire a lot of others.
Thank you.
God bless. We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us and scroll down, and it's on there as well. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.